Hi, today from Krakow in Poland. Today in this series about happiness we'll be talking about the identity trap. What is it about and how to avoid it? You will find out after the break. The identity trap is one of the traps many of us fall into. I would say all of us fall into more or less often, and this trap leads to unhappiness, to not being free. So let's analyze what the identity trap is about. There are two versions of identity trap, or let's say two sides of the identity trap. The first one is the belief that you should be someone other than yourself, meaning this is the effort to adjust to the norms of the societies, to somehow satisfy the expectations of other people, and the feeling that you are not your behavior, your thoughts are not right, they are not ethical, maybe they are not the way the norms of the society expect from you, so you try to somehow show yourself from the better side, to somehow change yourself. This is the first aspect of the identity trap. And let's say for example, your parents always wanted for you to become a doctor, so you study medicine just to satisfy their ambitions, and you hate, let's say, blood. You don't feel comfortable with operating other people, with cutting other people, whatever. You just don't enjoy learning by heart and all these studies, and nevertheless you do it just to satisfy the ambitions of your parents, because this is what they expect from you. Or let's say you pretend to be eco-friendly, also you don't care about that, just because this is the let's say fashionable topic or the fashionable direction to go into, and that's why you preach that, you tell other people about how eco-friendly you are, how ecology conscious, environmentally conscious you are, and in reality you don't care about the environment, but you just want to satisfy the expectations of other people. Or let's say you enjoy, I don't know, playing video games, and your partner, your spouse or your loved one wouldn't like it or hates that. So you pretend that you hate video games, and then you have to somehow hide with your passion, passion for your video games, from your loved ones, from your family, from your girlfriend, from your boyfriend, and that it makes you unhappy. So this is the way to, so to say, to serfdom, maybe to not being free, to losing your freedom, and to be unhappy. This is one of the aspects of the identity trap. Why is it called identity trap? It means you have a different identity, but you are trying to be someone else by trying to satisfy someone else's expectations, norms, or maybe what they demand from you, right? If somebody demands from you this to be this way or another way, it's just their problem. You don't need to satisfy that. You decide how you are and if you are good enough, right? And you are always good enough. You are always sovereign. You don't need to satisfy any people's norms or norms of any institution or society. The other side of the identity trap is the assumption that the others will do things the way you would do them. What does it mean? It means, let's say, in business, right? You are the boss, or you are, let's say, the manager or the owner of the company, and you have your own knowledge, your experience, your maybe way of looking at problems, maybe your worldview. And then you have employees, and you expect that they would behave the same way in the same situations as you would, right? You just measure them with your own measures and with your own norms, with your own, so to say, with your own view, and this is just wrong. This will make you unhappy, right? Because you will be disappointed all the time. People have different expectations, they have different worldviews, they have different tastes, they have different knowledge, also experience. So it's not possible for them to do the things the same way you would do, and if you expect it from them, they will fail and you will be disappointed. It will make you unhappy. You need to recognize that people are different and everybody can act according to the knowledge, to the experience, and also maybe to their somehow values, right? So you have to adjust to that and don't expect others to be as you are. And this is a trap for many bosses, for many company owners, for many entrepreneurs who expect their employees to be as perfect as they are, or let's say replace them one-to-one exactly the same way they would do things, but let the others do their things their way. And maybe even sometimes it could be, and in many cases it is a better way than you would do the things, right? Just give them or let's just agree on the direction, on the goal, and let them use their brains, let them use the experience, let them use the intelligence and the motivation to reach these goals. And it is the same way in private lives, in relationships. If you expect your partner to be the same, to think and to feel the same as you do, to, let's say, interpret and act upon the same situations the same way as you do, it will make you unhappy. It will enslave you, because the first major difference is that you are male and your partner is female, or the other way around. So it's opposite sex in most cases, let's say, in our times. So it is a major difference already. So they are different expectations, there are different, so to say, attitudes to the same topics, and you can't expect your partner to be the same as you are. And I would say if you try to enforce it, it will make your relationship miserable, and it will make you and your partner unhappy. So just accept the differences and act accordingly to the differences. Don't expect everybody to be the same, and acknowledge different people. There are cultural differences. There are of course biological differences between sexes, differences in experience, in knowledge, in worldview, also political, religious differences, and just enjoy this variety and don't equalize everybody and expect that everybody should think and should act the same way as you do. So that's the two sides of the identity trap, and avoiding the identity trap is one of the key solutions for personal freedom, for personal happiness. And I hope it helped you a bit to identify that trap on this philosophical level. Give me more examples of identity trap in the comments below this video. More examples in your life in these two different aspects. How do you cope with them, and why they may lead to unhappiness, to not being free. I hope you like this video. Give me a thumb up, if not thumb down. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with your loved ones, with your friends one day. they will thank you for that. I talk here a lot about freedom, about economy, about money, about doing great impossible things in your life and business. And I talk also, of course, about the best entrepreneurs in our life and about the richest people in our world, the dollar billionaires. So if you like this video, you will certainly like my other videos. I invite you to watch them. That's it for today. I wish you a fantastic day. Let's do something extraordinary today.